for us, we've gone back and forth with USA Hockey the last 12 to 16 months. We decided after a long period that we wanted to get some lawyers and really start fighting for some equitable support and wages for women in our sport. Obviously, everyone saw what the soccer team did with it, and they were super successful. And for us, it's about more than just money, and it's about more than just hockey. To be honest, women deserve to be treated, equitable to men, and we think that's important. We obviously, are making sacrifices here and putting a world championship on the line in order to do so. It's something that we're very proud of, and we hope that we can make some strides with USA Hockey.
Reading the statement released by the law firm representing you women, USA Hockey pays you $1,000 a month during a 6-month Olympic residency and virtually nothing the rest of the time. Is that right? I mean, I know it's not right, but I mean, that's accurate?
That's 100% accurate, yes. During the residency period, which is the 6 or 7 months leading into the Olympic Games, where the team is together, all in one place training, USA Hockey provides us with, I think the $1,000 is actually generous, and in the past it's been less than that a month for that 6-month period. The other 3.5 years outside of that Olympic residency program, we're not paid a single dollar aside from, your standard per diem at a training camp or anything like that. Our funding, again, minimal, does come from the USOC, which is a completely separate entity from USA Hockey. They provide us with, a little bit of mere funding to live on. But, at this point, I think with what the women in sports, especially our team, the national team and everyone that came before or after, I think what we've done and what we've put into this program, I think we deserve equitable treatment to the men and other programs within USA Hockey.
Meghan, if I'm not mistaken, isn't USA Hockey legally obligated to do this?
Yes. That's a portion, obviously, of our, the press release that went out and something that we've researched and stood behind. The Ted Stevens Amateur Sports Act says that, that they are required to provide equitable support and wage to women within the program. So really, we're just asking them to abide by that law.
Have you had a chance, you or any of the other players, had a chance to talk to maybe some of the U.S. women's soccer players to sort of get a sense of how they went about doing this and maybe get an idea of what you may face taking the stand? And I'll expand that a little bit. Has there been any conversation as well with Canadian women's players about this? Is there any? I mean, I know you guys are arch rivals in that, but you're kind of fighting. This is for the benefit of female athletes, not just in the United States, but everywhere. Has there been any sort of expression of support from that group?
There hasn't yet. We haven't been in contact with the Canadian women's hockey team. If I know sport well enough and I know female athletes well enough, I can imagine that they would support us. Mm-hmm. And yes, we're rivals, but this, like I mentioned earlier, this is so much bigger than hockey, and it's so much bigger than one sport or one athlete. This is, equitable support and wages for females in this country, athletes or not. So I would imagine that they would be supportive, and we'll kind of see how this unfolds. But in terms of the U.S. soccer, the lawyers that we hired at Ballard and Spahr represented the soccer girls back in the early 2000s, in the Julie Foudy days when they were fighting for a lot of the same things. So we've definitely, taken a lot of their advice, and I imagine that the current U.S. soccer players will be on board in support of us as well.
As a matter of fact, Julie Foudy, I believe about 10 minutes ago, just sent out a tweet in support of the move, saying, can't believe that we're still having this debate, and that's my point of view as well, Meghan. I can't believe we still have this debate in 2017 where women's hockey. I mean, women's hockey is a marquee event at the Olympics, for God's sake. We know about the women's hockey fills arenas in Canada. I can't believe we still have this. I can't believe this has to be a debate now. I just can't.
I know, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you, and I think that's the end of it. I mean, it's 2017, and enough is enough. And that's, I'm really, really proud of our team. Everyone is united in this. Our entire national team, our under 18 team, our entire player pool, and all the girls involved in USA Hockey. We took a long time to really get our thoughts together and speak with the lawyers, and this is the right thing to do. Is it always easy to do the right thing or the fair thing? Absolutely not. But really proud of our team that we stand united and strong and clearly passionate about this, because the last thing we want to do is sacrifice a world championship on home soil. That would be amazing for us to be there, but this means a lot to us, and we're willing to put that on the line.